Street Fighter had been replaced as the world's #1 fighting franchises by that of the Tekken series, which, due to its polygon graphics and even more newcomer-friendly gameplay style, had overtook Street Fighter in popularity and relevance. At Street Fighter 3's release, Tekken 2 was already out, and Tekken 3 would debut only a few months after. I say at this point in time, Soul Blade was probably more played than the Street Fighter games as well. In regards to the decision to make the game 2D, general producer Noritaka Funamizu explained, "We feel that 3D is not really suitable for head-to-head fighting. And to be frank, Capcom doesn't really have the techniques to display high-quality graphics in 3D. So in truth, Capcom simply were not yet capable of making a good 3D Street Fighter." Moving away from the 2D graphics and onto other elements that held back Street Fighter 3's popularity, we need to look to the Street Fighter franchise itself for a moment. A strong case can be made that by 1997, people were simply burnt out by the series. Whilst the game referred to itself as Street Fighter 3, in truth the game was never really the third Street Fighter game. Firstly, Street Fighter 2 itself would constantly be released over and over again, with different upgrades applied each time. As a child, I probably would have happily accepted Super Street Fighter 2 as Street Fighter 3, simply due to the new characters and other enhancements. And that is before we even talk about the Alpha series of games. Street Fighter Alpha really was a completely new Street Fighter game that was only not called Street Fighter 3 in the first place, due to the fact that the creators wanted the game to be known as a prequel, for some bizarre reason. On top of all of this too, even more excitingly, the Street Fighter roster was playable in games like X-Men Versus Street Fighter, where you can fight as both Street Fighter characters and X-Men characters, which is much more exciting as a concept than simply playing